to my channel. For everybody who's new here, my name is Vanessa, I'm 24 years old and I do makeup as a hobby on YouTube and Instagram. I will put all my socials down below. Please go ahead and check them out. You will not regret. I'm not even gonna talk too much. I'm gonna review the Life of Fiesta palette from Kara Beauty. They brought them out probably like a week or two ago. I'm not really sure right now. This one looked the most appealing to me. I kind of regret it because I thought that there was a glitter shimmer, like a turquoise one, but there's not. But I've came up with this cut crease. It's a wing cut crease. If you're interested in that, please just keep on watching. Please subscribe, give the video a thumbs up. It really helps out a lot. Comment down below anything that's on your mind. Please be kind, and let's just dive right into the video. Alright, so I almost didn't finish this based on the fact that I always do greens, but overall I'm pretty happy with it. I don't really like the dark liner because it disappears in the fold of my eye, but it's fine. Like how I do with the other cut creases, I will talk you through. First I'm gonna do my eyebrows. For that, I got the Makeup Revolution eyebrow pen. Looks like so, oh damn, it broke off. Yeah, in dark brown. I really like this, it's almost done. And I'm just gonna fill in my brows. And then I'm using the P. Louise eyeshadow base in Room 3. It's skin color, and I'm also gonna use this as eye base. But first I'm gonna use an angled brush and carve it out. Whatever is left on my hand, I'm just gonna place this on my lid, and then I use a fluffy brush like so and just pat and blend in the product. It's a little too much, but it's okay. Alright, so it's this little pencil brush right here. This is from Kiko Milano. They labeled this as eyeliner brush, but I like this because it's very small and you can draw lines with that. And we're gonna start off with Go Deep, which is this dark brown, dark green, emerald type of color. I'm really drawn to green, so I'm really sorry if this is like majority of the looks that I do. Also, I find it easier to blend greens than like purples and pinks. I don't know, I just really struggle with warm tones way more than with blues and greens and stuff. So like I said again, I have, and I hope you can see because I'm trying to make this like so that you can see. So I have a wrinkle right here, and that's where I'm gonna place the green first. And I'm literally just trying to see where the highest points of the crease or like the cut crease will be. So obviously I have a hooded eye and I want the green to be on top, so I'm marking this like right here, and then the downwards is supposed to be somewhere over here. So these are like my 3 points that I'm gonna do, and then I'm just gonna connect the line, and I want this to be in the shape of my natural crease and very even, just like so. I'm gonna dip in some more, just like so. And then I look straight forward into the mirror because obviously I want this to be even. And you might not be able to see this as much because my camera is higher than my head. So I have to look straight forward. So I'm gonna do this real quick and just slightly work myself upwards. Obviously I want this to be like really winged. This is the shape right now. I feel like it's pretty even with this one. It might not look like this right now because it's one single line, but you will definitely adjust it. I will show you how. I'm moving on to my next blending brush. This one is from Jessup. It's the Petit Eye Blender Brush. 223 is the number. And I'm gonna dip and go deep again. And now I pretty much just want to blend like the line, and I'm really just lightly touching it so the pigmentation all over is gonna be like even. So the upper part of the brush is literally on the edge, so I'm kind of placing this underneath so that that line does move higher, but the bristles were blended like a little bit thicker and up, and I'm just going like very slow, not heavy-handed, like I'm touching the skin very softly. And then with the wing now you have to place the brush lower because if I were to go up like this, I would have moved the wing higher, and I kind of want the downwards part to be lower. Like I want to keep it that low, so obviously I have to go lower with the brush as well, just like so. Get the pigmentation a little bit deeper right here, and you can blend this part obviously, so it doesn't really matter if it looks crooked. My main concern is that the pigmentation overall throughout this whole shape is gonna be even. To me, what I wanted to do is there now, so I'm gonna clean off the brush. I'm using the color switch to just get the pigment off, and then I go into go around, and go around is just a lighter green like so. I will blend this like on the edge, and then I will blend this out with easy going, which is even lighter. Again, I'm placing this on the edge so that the edge gets like a little bit lighter and blended. I'm using the same brush because it's a good blending brush. Cleaning off the brush again, and now we're dipping into easy going, which is the lightest green in the pan. And I pack this on now on the brow bone because I want this to be very intense on the brow bone. So I'm just placing the product down like so. And then wherever I need to blend it, I will, which means the edge right there. So I'm just going on top of the edge like a little bit. And then I want the green to be winged out as well, so I'm just now winging this towards the temple. And here's the goal, to get like an even pigmentation throughout like the whole 3 lines that we just created and blended. And obviously this needs to be even with this eye as well. And up here on the inner corner part, I will literally just place the product down and then just like so. And that's literally all we're gonna do. Like, it's pretty simple. The pigments blend very well. I wanted to do a video on the Cara Beauty summer collection where I haven't used on camera the Summer Stunner palette, which is the red one, and I had the purple one. The only one that I filmed with was the wing Cutcrease with the beach days. But I've tried the Summer Stunner and I'm really not impressed with the pigments at all. I would definitely try to film a video and create a look with this, but I find that the formula in that palette is just not comparable to the formula from beach days. Like, it's very weird to me, but it just didn't work out for me. Could also be because I don't really work well with the pinks and the purples, and it's mainly those shades in there. So maybe that was the problem, why I can't make it work. But like, I want to use these palettes so bad because the glitter shades in that are just so stunning. If you're interested in that tutorial, please comment down below so that I know what you guys want to see. And I will go ahead and go back into this pencil brush, and I want to intensify the line a little bit more with Go Deep, which was the darkest shade, and I'm just now getting like the blended part a little bit more defined again, which means I'm just gonna go on top of the line so that it's just more defined. You don't have to do this. Here we go. And now obviously we have to blend the end part, because I feel like with the pigmentation, this part is always less blended than like on the inner side. So we're gonna go around, which was the second green shade that we've used. Just gonna place this very softly on top of the darker line, and then cleaning off the brush and using Easy Going, which is the lightest shade, and just like get the pigmentation going a little bit more. And then I clean off the brush and I just go like a little bit on the edge. It's back and forth working. It might not make sense, but I see in the mirror where like pigmentation needs a little bit more blending. So you just have to do that like the way how you feel like what would make more sense. Take in an oil-free makeup remover and a Q-tip. Make sure that it's not too wet. And then I carve out what I just created so that the line is like really sharp. And I said this in another video, when it comes to the down part right here, based on the fact that my skin there is very like moving and creates folds, I want it still to be sharp, so I'm going into the other direction just to like step by step remove, because there's like the bone, like obviously it's the eyeball and there's like the bone around, and that's exactly where the down part is, which makes it easier to carve it out. And then I use the dry side to really like scrape it, and then at the end I just go into the other direction again and just carve this out. And then with the dry side I pretty much remove rest product off the remover and then like drag it out so it's like really wingy. That makes sense. I'm using a flat brush like so, and the Conceal and Correct concealer from Makeup Revolution, it's in white. I really enjoy this product. Like, even though it's a concealer, it really helps pretty good with cutting the crease and doing like detail work like that, based on the fact that it's setting itself a little bit, so it gets a little bit more tacky and then it doesn't move around as much. So I'm just coating the brush, and now we're just gonna like carve out that wing. I'm always starting like kind of in the inner corner. And I'm only using like the tip of the brush to get like the line, and here I'm very easy, like I'm just letting the skin touch the brush touch the skin like really lightly, and then I just follow like that shape and work step by step. I'm accidentally placing this line here lower because I still have the opportunity to move it higher if I wanted to, instead of placing this exactly where I want it to be, if that makes sense. Because then you don't have room to adjust it. And then wing it up. Just like so. And now I use the rest and just fill it in. I'm using the fluffy brush right here, tapping out the product to get it like more even. Make sure that you see where the bristles touch the skin so that you don't move too high and mess up that sharp line that you just created. And just create like a line and connect it like with the new wing. Just like so. And then what I did was I left the inner corner white, and then I laid the green down in the middle so that the glitter gets like a little bit more color, and I did this till here, and then I left the rest white. And I have the NYX one. I'm really happy with it, and I place some on the back of my hand, and I will work step by step. With that pretty much means I will start placing the let me talk about the brush first. This is from It's My Ray Ray collaboration with BH Cosmetics. It is sort of a pencil brush. It goes like it's almost for the lips, honestly, because it actually, the shape, like, that's like the actual shape of it. So you could, I like these brushes because you can use the shape is just very usable for detail work, but also just like placing down product. So what I will do is, especially in the inner corner, because like obviously the inner corner is small, I would place this down and just make sure that I have product laid everywhere. I pretty much go till like my lashes kind of start, which is somewhat here. And then I have paper towel on my desk, and I will clean off the paper towel, and then I dig into the shade, which is this glitter shade right here, like I said. And because it's like somewhat wet, it kind of like picks up pretty well, and then I just tap this on. Like, I'm so sorry that you can't see it in the screen like that. I hope I will insert pictures that will make it more visible. And then I use the Jessup Detail Shader brush, one of my favorites, going into Easy Going, and then I just lay this down to have some color underneath so that you can see the glitter better. I pretty much put the green to the outer corner, and you don't have to be very specific with it because the glitter is going to be on top. Cleaning off the brush on the paper towel, picking up the glitter and just stamping it in, and it's so stunning. Literally underneath the green it pops so much better. I wonder how it looks like underneath a orange or a pink shade. Here we go. Alright, if you are struggling with laying the liner on top of the glitter, leave some space on the lash line. And now we're pretty much filling in the glitter, and then we're cleaning up the edge. And I want the glitter to go like literally till the end. And use a magnified mirror if you have one to really see where you're placing down the product. I think this turned out pretty well. And now we're cleaning up the edge. For that, I'm using a smaller angled brush like so. And I'm using the straight edge of the brush and stamping on the liner to get it like really sharp and, you know, correct any mistakes that I've made. After that, I coat the brush into makeup remover. Again, it's supposed to be oil-free. And then I clean off, because this side is a little bit shorter and thinner than this one, so I'm just now, you know, getting this a little bit thinner. Yeah, overall I'm very happy. Alright, this is pretty much how I created this. I hope this helped out. I will put on my face and then I will be right back. Alright, you guys, I'm back and I look super cute. Best thing of this all is that I did film this, like I said. The products that I've used work very well together. I cannot wait for you to see that video. I put on some mascara already. We're gonna use the Ardell Wispies. They look like so. Alright, this is literally all I'm able to do with this hair. Yeah, this is the final look. I think I look very pretty. It's decent work, I would say. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. I hope this didn't take too long. I say this every single time, based on the fact how I'm looking at the filming time. All my socials will be linked down below. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!